Hello everyone, my name is Abid and this is the all new Super Meteor 650, the newest kit from the Royal Enfield family. In this video, we will be talking about the pros and cons of this motorcycle, so watch it till the end. But before I start, let me request you to please subscribe to the YouTube channel, like this video, share it with your friends and also comment down your thoughts on it. With that being said, let's get into it. So let's start with the pros first, and the first has to be the way this looks. The looks of the Super Meteor 650 are really good with this particular shade, that is a black and a grey shade and a single seat variant. It looks really good, and these chrome garnish exhaust pipes give it a big bike appeal as well. Other design elements include these bar and mirrors and an all LED headlight that is the first in a Royal Enfield. And if this particular version doesn't go with your taste, Royal Enfield offer a ton of color options along with other seating layouts and different design for the mirrors as well. So you have an array of customization options to make your Royal Enfield Super Meteor 650 your personal bike as per your taste and preferences. Second is the low end torque. So Royal Enfield has made a ton of changes to the ECU and also shortened up the gearing. So this offers a better low end torque in the city compared to the Interceptor and the Continental. And inside the city, it feels really nimble and agile to ride. Third is the highway stability. Since the Super Meteor 650 has a wheelbase of around 1500 mm and it weighs over 240 kilos, the highway stability of this motorcycle is really impressive. I have tested this motorcycle at around 150 kmph on a closed road and I didn't feel any hesitation while at the limit. Even at hard braking, the bike stops dead center without moving left or right, so that induces a lot of confidence as well. Fourth is the refinement of the engine. We have already sampled this particular unit in the Interceptor and the Continental, and the story is no different in the Super Meteor as well. It is very refined and has a good amount of sound too. It doesn't feel as loud as the classics of the world, but it has a very refined and a very unique snarl to it. Talking about vibrations, there are no vibrations to be felt on the handlebar on the foot pegs at city speeds. They only creep in once you cross triple digit speeds, and till 120 it is very manageable. It's only when you cross 130 and you go to 150 that's when you feel some amount of vibrations on the handlebar and a few on the foot pegs as well. Fifth is the overall quality of materials. Let me tell you that the Super Meteor 650 offers by far the best paint quality on any Royal Enfield we have seen so far. Furthermore, the quality for the fish gear is also really good. They are very tactile, and I also particularly like this brushed aluminum finish that is offered on either sides of the handlebar. The sixth pro for the Royal Enfield Super Meteor 650 has to be the riding position. Let me show you straight away how it feels. So once you are seated, it feels very natural. The handlebar is swept back and rather tall, and the foot pegs are forward set, so you sit in a very natural position and it is very comfortable as well. The only problem in the sitting position has to be the seat, and if this doesn't feel comfortable to you, Royal Enfield also offer a touring seat that is more cushiony than this one, so you can obviously opt for that. But overall, the sitting position in my opinion is really good, and for long distance it feels really comfortable. Well, that was it about the pros, but now let's get down to the things that are not so impressive with the Super Meteor 650. Well, the first is the limited amount of instrumentation. The Super Meteor 650 shares its instrument cluster with the 350 counterparts, and it only offers Trip A and Trip B computers. I would have really appreciated if Royal Enfield had offered fuel economy display along with riding range as well. Second is the stiff ride quality. Well, if you haven't observed it by now, the Super Meteor 650 rides really low and hugs the ground. That is because of the limited ground clearance that is at 135 mm. And like all the cruisers, the Super Meteor 650 also offers limited suspension travel at the rear. It is around 100 mm and that is not really large. And because of that, the rear ride quality for this bike is very stiff. So whenever you encounter a roughy patch of the road, you tend to feel all the bumps on the road, and that is not really comfortable. On the straight highways, it is really comfortable and it's very planted. But whenever you go on a bad patch of the road, you tend to feel everything that is on a stride. The third and the last point for the Super Meteor 650 is its heavy weight. At 241 kgs, this is not a light motorcycle by any means of imagination. While you put it off the side stand or the center stand, it is really heavy, and you tend to feel that weight even further when you move it front and back by your own force. And putting it at the side stand, thankfully, is very easy because of this grab handle that is placed above the shock absorber. Well, if you have made it till the end, you will realize that the pros of the Super Meteor 650 easily outweigh its cons, and that is pretty understandable in the way this bike has been engineered. The Super Meteor 650 is a very well-rounded package especially at a rather attractive price tag, relatively speaking, of all the segment rivals it has. There is actually nothing in the market if you want a cruiser motorcycle that is a 650cc at around 4 lakh rupee price tag, and this packages all the functions of a cruiser really well at an attractive price tag. So if you are planning to buy the Super Meteor 650, I would really recommend this machine and you should absolutely go for it. If you have any further questions, the comment section is open for you guys. You can ask whatever you want, and if you want to have a in-depth discussion, you can also follow our social media handles, the links of which will be found in the description and the comment box below. With that being said, I will see you in the next one. Till then, ride safe.